Hi everyone, welcome to 503 again. This is going to be our first module and I am hopeful that this will get you excited about the course. So let's talk a little bit about what we're going to do in the first module. As you can see on Moodle, I haven't put anything up yet because I'd like you to watch this video first. So this module, sometimes I do in EDTL 501, but because all of you are taking your first EDTL, or most of you are taking your first EDTL course with 503, I decided to move it over here. So I'd like to introduce you to two very specific terms. The first is ISTE, the International Society for Technology and Education. The URL is ISTE.org. This is our main governing branch for EdTech. One of the most important things that they have put out are NETS, National Educational Technology Standards. As you can see here, we have NETS for students, so basically what your kiddos in your classroom should be able to do with technology at each grade level. NETS for teachers, what your fellow teachers should be able to do. NETS for administrators, if you are a principal, these are the tech skills that you should have according to ISTE for administrators. And what we're looking at a lot this semester is NETS for coaches, because if we are in this class, we are interested in learning a little more about being a technology leader. So that's what we're looking at. So if you click on NETS for coaches, you'll come up to this document. And I'd like all of you, if you're a paper person, go ahead and print it out. But that's going to be your first assignment, to go ahead and look at these NETs, these National Educational Technology Standards, and see which ones you think you meet, see which ones maybe scare you, see which ones, ooh, I need to work on this. So I am going to put a small discussion board where you guys can discuss that. And I want you to identify at least one area of strength that you have in here and one area that maybe scares you. I've been doing tech a long time, and trust me, some of these areas still scare me. So I'm sure there is at least one area that's going to scare you in here. So that'll be Module 1B. We're going to talk about Module 1A tonight for our meeting on Adobe Connect, and that's just going to be a video introduction. So that's why we're starting this with Module 1B, and that'll be Strength and Weaknesses, looking at the NETS C. So the next module that I'm going to have you guys do is going to be a combination between the textbook and the NETS. So I would like you to go ahead and read your text all the way through and including Chapter 2. It's really not that much. If you have it on the digital version, it says that it's like 300 pages long, but there's not many words on each page, so don't get too worried about that. It's a fast read. It's very practitioner-based, not research-based. So go ahead and read the introduction, chapters 1 and 2. And then look at this first net. Look at this first standard. We're talking about visionary leadership. So for module, what am I on now? 1C, and this will be your major grade, if you will, or your major assignment for this module, will be to read those couple of chapters and look at this visionary leadership standard. So as a technology leader, you want to be able to do these things. So I would like you to write me a little paper, or you can make me a little video, you can do it on a PowerPoint. Somehow communicate to me your dream, your wishes, your visionary leadership for your area. Now, if you would like to do that for all the 4th grade teachers at your school, you can do that. If you want to do it school-wide, if you want to do it district-wide, that's fine. But looking at the tech coordinator's handbook, it talks about 5 specific areas. And I don't have that in front of me, but I will put them here, and I'll write them out right here just so you have them while I'm talking. The first is budgeting and planning. The next is teaching and learning. The next is desktop support. Then administrative computing, and network operations. So on this paper, PowerPoint, video, however you choose to do your visionary leadership project, I would like you to address all 5 of these areas. Now, when we do this, I want you to know that we are going to do this at the beginning of this class and at the end of this class, and for those of you in the EDTL program, you're going to be revising this all the way up until you graduate. So in your desktop support vision, you may say that you would like one person at every grade level to be the point person and be educated in hardware and software and troubleshooting, and that may sound really good to you right now, but as you learn more, you may be able to add specifics into that. You may be able to revise that. So this is kind of going to be our starting off vision, and we will add and take away to it as needed. So that is our assignment for the first module. I hope you're excited about it. Again, to recap, go ahead to ISTE.org and play around a little bit on there. The conference of ISTE, if you ever get to go, y'all have heard me talk about it before, is fabulous. I actually can't go this year because we don't have any funding, and I'm a poor teacher just like you. So I'm not going to be able to go to San Antonio this year, but I have been to San Diego last year and Denver and Philly, and the ISTE conference is absolutely fabulous. So go ahead and look at the NETS, National Educational Technology Standards. See which ones your students or your teachers or your administrators meet, and then really focus on the NETS for coaches. Go ahead and download them, and then for this project we're going to be working on the visionary leadership. So I hope you have a wonderful day, and I look forward to seeing you guys on Adobe Connect tonight. Bye.